Good evening. I'm Erica Sargent.
And I'm Rob Johnson. Not hard to believe it, but we've not had temperatures above 20 degrees in nearly 2 weeks. Let's get right to Ed Curran. Ed, we're about to tie a record tomorrow, aren't we?
Yeah, absolutely. It all started the day after Christmas, and since that time, we have not seen a temperature high of 20 degrees. Saturday is the 12th day below 20, and that ties the record. Wind chill advisory tonight, though, feels like 15 to 25 below, and by midweek, believe it or not, it'll be 30 degrees warmer than it was today. And today it was 11 degrees. It ought to be 31 this time of year. It's going to get really warm as the week goes on. But tonight, we've only got 3 degrees out here. And a wind chill advisory remains into the morning hours. We'll show you just how cold it gets and how warm it's going to get coming up.
All right. Thank you, Ed. Well, a Chicago family living in freezing conditions. No heat, no hot water, no way to live. Tonight, the city forced them to leave their rented home. But what's next? CBS 2's Jeremy Ross is live at 39th and South Michigan with more. Jeremy.
Well, good evening, Erica. A mother, daughter, and son will all be spending the near term inside the hotel behind us. It is being paid for by a local pastor. He got wind of their story. With the help of the city, got them out of danger. Very little stops the wind's icy advance outside this Bronzeville building.
You can feel the air blowing in on you.
Geneva Taylor says that's also the case inside her basement apartment.
And all these clothes I got on and still not warm.
She adds there's been no heat or gas here for about 2 months, conditions causing concern and prayer.
God, please don't let nothing happen to me and my daughter.
Taylor's daughter, Maddie, and her brother, who asked not to be on camera, rely in part on a hot plate for both their meals and warmth.
I feel like don't nobody care.
The temperature inside was only 46 degrees.
Pastor Gregory Daggett of Joy of Fellowship Church says 2 of his parishioners called him about the family's crisis. He called on the city.
You called him and you told him he is
Don't
no...
answer.
A building inspector listened as Taylor described her failed efforts to tell her landlord.
He knows you have no heat.
Sure he
Do you have hot water?
None.
Firefighters took her and her family out of the cold conditions. There's no going back to this house, is there?
There is none. In fact, as we speak, it should have already been boarded up.
They were taken to Mercy Hospital as officials work to find them safe housing. As for what would have happened if others didn't intervene.
You'd have a different story, maybe one with tragedy where people were found frozen to death, and we've seen that before.
We were also unsuccessful in reaching out to the landlord. As for where the family will be living longer term, that's unclear at this time. The pastor says that he will be working with the city and affiliated groups to find them safe housing. Live in Bronzeville, Jeremy Ross, CBS 2 News. Erica.
Heartbreaking places there. Thank you, Jeremy.